A Trump supporter who owns a small roofing business in South Florida is now freaking out after he had his own business raided by ICE officers who arrested his employees. At least 5 people were working for this man that apparently were undocumented. According to the Department of Homeland Security, which runs ICE, these guys had no documentation, had no legal right or ability to work in the United States. Nevertheless, this Trump supporter who owns the roofing business hired these people to go out there and put a new roof on your house. I'll get more into this in just a moment, but first, a quick word from today's video sponsor. In 2025, 51% of companies are already using AI. Microsoft, Amazon, and Google all have laid off thousands due to it. In fact, 40% of people fear that AI will take their job this year. It sounds scary, but here's what you're not seeing. They're also hiring people who understand AI, who can use AI tools, and those who can build with it. And this isn't just about jobs. If you run a business, freelance, or are building something of your own, AI isn't optional. It's leverage. The ones who learn AI now will outrun those who don't. So if you want to stay ahead, hire better, build faster, start learning AI today. This is why I highly recommend joining this 2-day AI training, which takes you from beginner to advanced AI professional in just 16 hours. It's valued at $895, but I have partnered with Outskill to provide 1,000 free seats for learners. It is the world's first AI-focused education platform, which is backed by renowned AI investors and AI founders. This 2-day program offers 16 hours of live AI training spread across 2 days, happening on the coming weekend on the Saturday and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. As I mentioned earlier, this is a paid training valued at $895, but exclusively for my audience, you can attend it completely free. Find the link in the description to save your seat now before it expires. In this training, you'll gain in-depth knowledge on a whole range of topics, including more than 20 AI tools to build AI toolkit, prompt engineering to achieve incredible results, data analysis without coding, using AI in Excel and creating professional presentations effortlessly, building tools with AI without having to write code, creating stunning images and videos using AI tools, developing AI agents, automating your work to save time and boost productivity, and that is just the beginning. Professionals from tech and non-tech sectors like sales, marketing, HR operations, and even business owners and freelancers had attended in the past and loved it. Over 4 million people from 40 different countries have already participated. This training is for everyone. In fact, I'm getting all of my team to attend this workshop, and I would definitely recommend you attend this as well. Slots are filling up faster than ever, so click the link in the description, book your slot. Make sure to join their WhatsApp community to receive all updates. Also, the introduction call and first training session for the 2-day training happens on Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern, so don't miss this. According to the Department of Homeland Security's Assistant Secretary Tricia McLaughlin, she said, quote, ICE received a tip about A-Plus Roofing's employment of illegal aliens in Key West, Florida. Oftentimes, these workers are trafficked into the U.S., forced to work in unsafe conditions, and exploited by employers. These operations protect not only American workers, but also illegal aliens. President Trump will not allow criminals to abuse and exploit workers for profit. Ouch. So you're calling this man that owns A-Plus Roofing a criminal? We will not allow criminals to abuse and exploit workers for profit. He was a Trump supporter. He voted for Trump. He was gung-ho about it. And now, of course, this administration is calling you a criminal, even though you're not facing, as far as I've seen, any criminal charges. I mean, you're the one who hired undocumented people, why are you not facing penalties? Why are you not the one being arrested instead of the 5 men who were only over here doing jobs that clearly Americans are not going to do? And we know that because that is what the man said. Here's what he said. It's going to be really hard to replace those guys. What happened here? This situation is just totally, just blatantly not at all what they said it was. Who said it was? That these people were undocumented? I mean, hopefully they get the chance to fight that in court, and hopefully they get a chance to stay. Honestly, I don't even care about the documentation at this point. Our economy is dependent upon those workers. But you sitting there whining, knowing that you voted for a man in November who was going to take your workers away. He told you he was going to take his workers away, and you still said, hell yeah, I'm going to vote for you. There you go. I'm going to put my rubber stamp on it. Yay. Oh no, all my workers is gone. Shit. Yeah, you voted for that. You did that to yourself, and you deserve it. But let me flip the script a little bit here. Those undocumented workers, maybe they didn't know this guy was a Trump supporter. Kind of hard to believe though, right? I mean, if you meet somebody who's a Trump supporter, they're going to tell you they're a Trump supporter. They're proud of it. They wear it as a badge of honor. They may even have some MAGA gear. So why did these workers go and work for a guy, if they knew he was a Trump supporter, that voted to deport them? If they didn't know, then no harm, no foul, right? But you can't tell me that all of these undocumented people that are getting rounded up in these workplace raids that always seem to be working for Trump supporters, that they don't know they're working for Trump supporters. You guys have the leverage. Let me go ahead and give you a little tip here. First and foremost, if I were in your situation, I know you need the work and it's very difficult, to make these decisions. I wouldn't work for a Trump. I would not work for a guy who voted to send me out of the country. Right there. Sometimes you do have to stand on principle. Okay. That is option number 1. Option number 2, you go and tell these people that want to hire you because they think you're cheaper labor, say, listen, I'll work for you. I know you voted to deport me, but I'll work for you, but it's going to cost you double or triple the amount that you were going to pay me. I mean, after all, you voted to send me out of the country. That's going to cost you. Use it as a bargaining chip. Don't just blindly work for these people who act so surprised that what they voted for is actually happening to them. I never thought leopards would eat my face, right? I mean, the workers have to stand up to these people and either tell them no or tell them you're going to pay through the nose to get me to work for you. And you got nobody else willing to do the job, so you don't have much of a choice. That is the power that these workers have if they chose to exercise it, and I would love to see them start doing it. I know it's easier said than done, and I'm not in that situation, so it's easy for me to sit here as somebody who doesn't have to go through that, telling these folks what they should do. I get it. I'm out of my element here. But those are options these people have, and I wish they would exercise those options. But nevertheless, this Trump supporter is whining about the fact that what he voted for happened to him, because that's the problem with Trump supporters. They want the horrible things to happen, just not to them, right? They want it to happen to everybody else, right? It's about owning the libs, screwing over everybody else while I remain untouched. Well, never quite works out that way, does it? I don't think you'll learn a lesson from this because you don't seem like the kind of guy that learns lessons, but maybe you will. Maybe you'll carry it with you, and maybe you'll not make the same mistake in the future. Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it. You can follow the links in the description of this video.